are awesome. Man, I love that. Hey, Skywalkers. Oh, you know what? We forgot the countdown. Oops. Okay.
Ten,
9, 8,
7,
6, 5,
4,
3,
2, 1.
Yeah, that's
Boom.
us.
The explosion of fireworks as we head into the 4th of July week.
That's right. 4th of July weekend. This episode is coming out on July 4th, which is why we're dressed like this. Yay.
Yeah. And then we're going to pretend it's July 1st for our notes.
Oh, we are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's tomorrow.
Yes.
Today is the last day of June. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing in June? Oh
Meredith.
My goodness. Meredith is wishing us a hey. Meredith, we missed your hey-heys.
I know.
We missed them. Thank you. Oh, look at the hey. I have a hey in the bathroom, and I love my little hey.
And thanks for that hey magnet.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, should I get it?
Sure.
Okay. I gotta get. Oh, I don't match. Shh. Don't look at my bottom.
Yeah, we have a house full of hey-heys now, including this new refrigerator magnet sent to us by you there, Meredith. It's the end of Pride Month, says Pierre Kelly.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is, but my little new emos are still dressed in their little Pride outfits. I love them.
Okay.
Here is the hey magnet. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Hey. Yay. And yes, we're not annual pass holders at Walt Disney World, but that's beside the point.
No. If you don't tell, we won't tell.
I love it. Yay.
So what are you guys doing on the 4th of July?
Yeah. What's your plans? Let us know.
Let
us know in the comments.
One of us will be working.
I will be. I'm going to do a big face paint job. I got a whole bunch of 4th of July face paints I'll be doing. I'm excited.
You know what? I'll be watching the parade. We have a neighborhood parade.
Yes.
And I'll put together a little reel.
Ooh.
That'll
okay. I think you did that a couple last year too. But yeah.
I did, yes.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun to see as the years go on. And I'm sure someone has been recording because these have been going on for like 30 years.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So someone's been recording these all along just to get that's progression.
That would be cool.
To see little kids grow up. I was like, wait a minute, I was 3 years old in that video. Now I'm 25.
Yeah, and then we've been in the parade as Cinderella and Captain America, like 10 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
24. I don't know, maybe even before 2014. That seems right. Yeah.
Maybe even 2013.
Yeah, that was fun. There's pictures of us.
Yeah.
They come up on Facebook on July 4th.
Oh, do they?
In the memories.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, they come out.
I haven't seen that picture in a while.
Yeah, it's fun. All right, but not this year. I'll be wearing these and probably my Ms. Marvel dress.
Oh yeah.
At that job. Yeah, it'll be cute. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! If I can't celebrate on 4th of July, I'd rather be face painting working.
Yeah.
Which is
your day ends early.
Itself. It does.
Then we'll come back and we'll yell at all the neighbors for lighting fireworks all over the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But they've already started. They started like last week. People in the neighborhood have been lighting fireworks.
Yeah. Yeah, we hear them. Even though technically I don't think they're not supposed to have them.
Well, here in Long Beach they can't.
Yes.
But if you go 15 feet north, you'll hit Lakewood.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll be turning people into sparklers. Yes. Yeah, I have some fun designs.
But last year we walked the neighborhood
Yeah.
Instead of yelling at the neighbors, we just enjoyed their fireworks.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, but interesting to see the neighbors letting their little like toddlers go out and light fireworks.
It's very unsafe.
It's extremely
Sparklers are unsafe, and I remember my parents let me move them around when I was like 7.
No, because that was the 80s.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's why you have thick skin.
Yes.
Because parents let us get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's very true.
Yeah, but then I feel all really bad for the pets in the neighborhood, the dogs and cats and fireworks. They just scare them.
I feel bad for them.
Yeah, me too.
Especially puppies. Like cats can. I think they're cool. Like in
general, this again.
But dogs.
Dogs like, oh, no. They get like a little PTSD.
Yeah, poor puppies. All right. Well, let's see. Oh, if you didn't lightsaber duel with sparklers, did you even celebrate? That's a fun idea.
No, but what I did, I had put Roman candles on my arm, like Boba Fett's rocket launcher.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so my friend and I would go and get these lead pipes,
oh my god,
and we'd attach them to our arms and just go like this, but not realizing that it kicks back, and so now we're like on fire, but still it looked pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, like, hey, I'm Boba Fett.
I am Boba Fett.
And I'm on fire.
That is crazy.
You're
crazy, sweetie.
Yeah. But, it's the kind of thing that makes your childhood.
Yes.
And it's because of that, it's like, okay, now I know how to fear fire, where most kids these days, they're out on their own. Like, hey, there's fire. Let me touch it. You got to get that some of that life experience. Yes.
Fear needs to realize. Okay.
Yeah, that's
interesting.
That's a whole. We should do a whole show on that. Let kids get hurt, people. Only way they're gonna learn.
At least somewhat. Okay, and sometimes they have to eat things they're not supposed to eat, so their bodies get immune, right?
Yeah. Get a little sick. Rub some dirt in it.
Okay. All right. So, are we ready to record? What do you think?
Yes. Oops. Hold on.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. You messed it up.
I did mess it up. Hold on.
I don't think that helps.
No,
you got to like
the only
spin
drag
it all
that we
around.
don't have.
Yeah, you got to spin it around like totally.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Spin it around.
That's loosening
That's
it.
going the wrong way. Okay. Yep. Sorry, got to fix our microphones. What else we doing this weekend? Anybody having fun?
Oh, perfect.
We just ate at George's Greek Cafe last night. We took food home with us, and it's so good. I don't know if you know about George's. It's a local Long Beach thing.
Yeah, I don't think the world has.
No, it's so good.
It's regional to Long Beach.
I love spanakopita like so much, and George's has the best.
Yes, now I want George's.
Yeah, well, we have some.
I know.
Okay. Are we ready? Here we go.
I'm ready to eat now.
I know. I want some tea because I've been watching Bridgerton and binging Bridgerton and reading Bridgerton, but then I also want George's.
We can have both.
Okay.
And say hello to all of our friends, all the Skywalkers
Hey, Skywalkers.
who are joining us on this Sunday. Sunday? What? We're recording on a Sunday?
We are. We're trying to get ahead of ourselves.
Yes. So we're pretending it's Monday, the 1st of July.
Okay. No one needs to know.
Mm-mm.
No. All right. This is ready. It's recording. So
Okay.
You do your clappy claps.
Okay, here we go.
4th of July sparkling clappy claps.
They'll be like fireworks. Ready?
Ow!
Doesn't that put you in the mind of fireworks?
No, it rings in my ears.
Just like fireworks. It's like it's the 4th of July right now on the 1st of July.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we are.
This is what you can look forward to on This is what you can look forward to on this king-sized episode 471 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers, and happy 4th of July week.
Can you tell?
Yes. So do you think Han Solo is feeling his independence when he is thrust to become the next Satab or Satab, depending on what part of the country you're from? Or even as the next savior of Ventuine? And what would a Star Wars and Kojak crossover really look like? Well, what does all this mean? All these questions and more will be answered. But first, we want to welcome you back to Skywalking Through Neverland. I am Richard Woloski, but now everyone please say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah, who has never looked so cute. Look at you.
Oh.
Look at you in your 4th of July garb.
Yes, I've got my Captain America First Avenger ears from Disneyland. These are like the greatest ears ever. I love them so much. And I've got my Captain Marvel Crowned Athletics sports bra on. So I'm feeling very, very, very patriotic.
I didn't expect you to say bra.
It's a sports bra. You can walk around in a sports bra. That's how it's done.
Okay.
It's hot out. We walk around in sports bras. All right, Skywalkers.
It's that kind of a show.
It is.
Yeah, yep. Happy July, everybody.
Well, we are your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, and pop culture fandom. So it's time for your weekly Wookiee hug and your little sprinkle of pixie dust for our family of Skywalkers. And some of that family is watching us live right now on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, please head over there. Just search Skywalking Through Neverland on YouTube and subscribe, and then click the little bell for notifications. Also, if you're watching right now, hit the little like button because that helps more people see us. So that's all we ask. It's just really fun to do that. So thank you, Skywalkers. And also, I do recommend the YouTube version of the episode if you possibly can, because Richard always adds a lot of awesome video clips to what we're talking about. And especially on these classic Marvel Star Wars comics episodes, you get to see the entire comic as we talk about it.
Yeah, and this issue, this is the second Marvel annual. There's a lot of trippy stuff.
Oh,
There's a lot of trippy stuff in all of the classic Marvel Star Wars comics, but in this one here, you don't know of Chrysala until you've seen Chrysala.
Oh, yes, and her interesting.
You'll see a lot of Chrysala.
Interesting outfit that reminds you of Slave Leia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Slave Leia wore more than what Chrysala wears in this issue of classic Marvel
Yes.
Star Wars comics.
Or Hut Slayer Leia. But yes, we all know what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, now in this episode, Andrew Kilpatrick and Phil Oberhardt, what?
Joe, should I do this part? Sorry,
Yeah.
I noticed it's in green.
Yeah.
Too late. Okay. All right. In this episode, Andrew Kilpatrick and Phil Oberholzer of the podcast This Is Getting Graphic will join us to break down the second Marvel Star Wars annual from 1982. And I don't know when we've laughed so hard while doing a classic Marvel Star Wars comics.
Yeah, this was a hard episode to edit because there's like 3 minutes where we're just laughing.
Yeah, and we met these guys at Houston Comic Palooza, where they did a show as part of the podcast program, and they did a commentary on a classic Marvel comic. This one was set in Texas because we were in Texas, and it was very funny, and we just knew that we would vibe. So yeah.
Yeah. And congratulations to Andrew and Phil, because this week they are crossing their second year of podcasting.
Whoa, happy anniversary, guys. Or should we say FORP?
They'll know what that means.
Yes.
Now, we are being sponsored by Small World Vacations, and they are a diamond level Disney vacation planner travel agency that can help you book your trip to a Disney park around the world, or on a Disney cruise, or both. And best of all, this service is free of charge. So check it out and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
All right, we are recording this episode from Long Beach, California on July 1st, 2024. So Richard, what happened today in Star Wars history?
Well, on this date, July the 1st, 1935, well, the world welcomed little David Prowse.
Oh.
So happy birthday to David Prowse on what would have been his 89th birthday. And we all know David Prowse as the man who is Darth Vader. If you ever got an autograph by David Prowse, he signs it, David Prowse is Darth Vader.
Wow.
Yeah. And not only did he play Vader in the original Star Wars trilogy, but he reprised the role in the Star Wars interactive board game.
Oh, wow.
This board game came with a videotape of Vader. And this was David Prowse as Darth Vader once again.
A videotape.
That was in 1996, but in 1997, he came back for Monopoly Star Wars.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Yes. Yeah, so that was David Prowse in those two games. I'm so happy that he got the chance to play Darth Vader once again. But before Star Wars, he played Frankenstein's monster opposite future Star Wars co-star Peter Cushing. But beginning in 1975, he had established himself as a prominent icon in the United Kingdom as the first Green Cross Code Man. This was a character used in British road safety advertising aimed at children.
So it's kind of like,
So this was a character used in British road safety advertising aimed at kids. So you would teach them when you cross the street, you gotta look both ways.
right, things like that. And this reminds me of like Smokey the Bear. That was kind of similar with fire safety. This was road safety.
Yeah, and kids really being safe. So at this time in the 1970s, kids knew him as the Green Cross Code Man, the superhero. But wait a minute, he's also the biggest villain in the galaxy. That man has got range. And unfortunately, this is another time where his voice was dubbed.
Oh no!
he just can't catch a break.
Oh, how sad!
At some point, they just know that your voice is going to be dubbed. All right. Now, I met David Prowse at the Men Behind the Masks tour in 1995.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, it was so great finally meeting him. And I approached him about doing a film I was writing. I thought, you know what? There's David Prowse. I'm writing a screenplay. This is what better time to ask him to take a part in this film called Cyber Wars than right now. Now, there was a guy in front of me who had like 30 things for him to sign.
Oh,
so
geez.
I was like losing my nerve.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
And even David Prowse was like, oh, after the 20th thing, like, come on, move along. But I was like, wait a minute, I've got to ask him. So here is my David Prowse folder. Okay. And here is my letter of intent.
Oh my goodness!
From David Prowse.
Now this is something you need from like an actor or
Yeah,
something to
so-
show that they are intending to work on your project.
Exactly. So when you go to a production company, they're like, well, who do you have attached to this? You can
Right.
say, oh, I've got Harrison Ford or Tom Cruise, but it's the letter of intent from the actor that says, I intend, like you said, to be in your film. So this was dated October 1st, 1997, and I actually got a lawyer for my film, Cyber Wars.
Oh, nice.
So David Prowse wrote out to Heather, regarding Cyber Wars by Richard Wolosky, many thanks for sending the first draft of the screenplay to me. It was very nice to talk to you on the phone today. I was right there in the room with Heather, like, oh my goodness, this is happening. All right, David goes on. I'm very interested in Richard's project, the part of the boy's father, which is a very nice cameo. But if possible, would appreciate a greater involvement in the film as a whole.
Huh.
Please keep me appraised of the project and let me know.
And have the second draft as soon as possible.
Yes.
Something about that.
This is a fax.
Yeah. It's
So,
hard to
read
make
this
out.
fax.
And he writes in all caps.
Yes.
And then here's his signature right here. David
And-
Prowse. Super cool.
And I even had some artwork done for the film.
Wow.
Look at that right there.
Now what became of the film? It never got made,
no,
right?
No,
yeah.
I let it fall into some bad hands, and
Oh no! So
yes.
it never made it out of development hell.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and Dave Prowse would send me all kinds of fun stuff in the mail.
What?
And here's some more Dave Prowse letters I got. So just, you know, he would write and say, hey, keep me abreast of what's going on. And of course, his part got bigger and bigger and bigger as we went along. It's like,
Of
oh
course.
my goodness, I've got David Prowse here. All this fun stuff he would send me.
Now, would you have dubbed his voice?
No. No, and that was the funny thing, because he was playing the boy's father, and the boy was going to be American, but they have an English father.
Oh,
I thought it would have been hysterical.
Okay.
Yeah, and he would have been playing the part of a sci-fi icon, and it's kind of past his prime. So David Prowse really appreciated the kind of like little nod to him. So he was really getting into it, and you know, as time went on, it's just yeah. But still, like I saved all this stuff.
That is so cool.
Yeah, some more Cyber Wars concept art. Yeah, we were full force in pre-production on this.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So happy birthday to David Prowse.
All right, and let's say hello to the Most Epic Adventures. Met Richard, met you at Comic Palooza, had him on the vlog. So yay!
Oh, is this? Oh, I'm blanking out on names. I'm sorry.
They have a StreamYard tattoo.
Huh?
Amazing. I don't remember if I showed you, but I have a StreamYard tattoo. I know Ming Chen loves to see it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on our live stream.
Yeah, please share the link to the vlog in the comments.
Yeah.
We'd love to see that. Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
All right, now, before we get into our classic Marvel Star Wars comics breakdown, we're going to do shout outs.
That's right. Now I do have them here.
Okay.
Just FYI, but
All right.
when did you want to say these?
Right here.
Okay, got it. All right.
All right. As always, we love shouting out the Skywalking Force. Those are the Skywalkers who make it possible for doing Skywalking through Neverland, coming up on 11 years.
11 years. Yes.
Now, on a sad note, Jennifer Cole, who was part of the Skywalking Force, she passed away and became one with the Force on June 23rd.
Yeah.
We want to thank Jennifer for years and years of support. We met Jennifer many times at Disneyland meetups, and she was very identifiable because she was always the one with a big smile on her face. It was so much full of positivity. You couldn't have met a sweeter person. Always full of fun stories.
Yeah, we met her at Friends of the Magic for the first time.
Yeah.
The Window to the Magic podcast. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for it was lovely to spend time with you, Jennifer.
So fly free, second star to the right, and straight on till morning. All right, with that, let's now roll into the Skywalking Force.
All right, every month we shout out the Skywalking Force. And so this month we give big thanks to Anthony Kakias,
Blessed Cheesemaker,
Bryn McKinnon,
Carl Fox,
Chica Fent,
Christopher Marino,
Courtney Turkel,
Dale Erdman,
Dan Boris,
Darren Irvine,
Dave Kerwin,
Don Glover,
Derek Beebe,
Garrett Sessions,
Glenn Stein,
Jennifer Cole,
Jeremy and Heather Hunt,
John Liang,
John Zancanaro,
Julie Caruana,
Julie Gildersleeve,
Cato Toby Ryder,
Kelly Turkel,
Laura Bryce,
Leanne Nelson,
Meredith Duckworth,
Michael Corbett,
Michael Knipp,
Mike Ward,
Nancy Steinman,
Patrick Pine,
Patty Hammond,
Peter and Norma Heitman,
Reynold Gobey,
Patty Nazarian,
Robert Avia,
Scott Carmichael,
Scott Hume,
Tim Knight,
Wesley Meecombs,
and
Wynn
Patterson.
Patterson. So thank you to one and to all, and thank you once again to Jennifer. Fly free, Jennifer. Second star to the right, and something.
Sorry,
I'm gonna do this line one more time.
Okay.
Fly free, Jennifer. Second star to the right, and straight on till morning.
All right.
And thank you once again to Jennifer. We miss you already.
Okay. Now let's get into classic Marvel Star Wars Comics Annual number 2 from 1982. In this issue, Han is looking to score some Sansana spice.
Wait a minute, that sounds familiar.
It does. Rings a bell. Anybody here know Sansana spice?
So while doing this breakdown, couldn't have come at a better time. We were just rewatching the Book of Boba Fett, an awesome series.
It really is. Rewatch it again, you guys. It's so fun.
And in chapter 2, the tribes of Tatooine, right after Boba Fett and the Tusken Raiders derail the Pike train, Boba asks the Pike leader if they are carrying spice, not just any spice, Sansana spice. Which ties in once again to this issue because Han says many times that he's looking to score some Sansana spice. So when we heard it on Boba Fett, it's like, wait a minute. So once again, this couldn't have come at a better time.
The timing was perfect.
But wait, there's more.
What?
Well, digging more into the research of Sansana spice, we found that the spice was also used in the Clone Wars.
What?
So here's a clip from the episode The Revival from season 5.
Oh my gosh. Once again, stuff from these classic Marvel Star Wars comics. All right, well, once again, stuff from these classic Marvel Star Wars comics transcends into canon. I just love how the creators just cherry pick things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we always make a note whenever we come across them, and usually it's kismet like this. You know, we just happen to be watching Book of Boba Fett, happen to be hearing that one line. The only time they mentioned Sansana spice in the Book of Boba Fett was right there, and it was the week we were working on this episode. So just crazy.
And you know that meme of Leonardo DiCaprio pointing at the TV
Yes!
set from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Uh-huh.
That was us. We bolted up and pointed.
That was amazing.
All right, so now buckle yourselves in because you are going to laugh yourself silly.
Cool.
Let's do.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Oops.
sound complete.
Oh no,
Okay.
I think it did
Okay.
because we do a big intro, so we're all good. All right, let's get to our outro, Skywalkers. Thank you. I think you emailed us too. Okay, thank you so much. All right, but feel free to post the video in the comments as well. Okay, here we go. That wraps up episode 471 of
Skywalking through Neverland.
We want to thank Andrew Kilpatrick and Phil Oberholzer. Don't forget to check out their podcast, This Is Getting Graphic. And thank you to all the Skywalkers who listen every week. And thank you to all the Skywalkers who listen every week and watch every week. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to get notified when we go live.
Yeah, you know, unfortunately, our YouTube subscribers went down a couple. How? Why would that happen? I don't know.
I don't know.
So we need to get back up there to where we first started at 8930. Right now we're at 8925. So
yeah,
what do you say by next week, Skywalkers? What do you say?
8930. Come on. Ooh, and do you have things you want to share? Well, we do. So join us every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube, because that's when we do our live show where we share things we've done the past week or update you on live appearances. And we also invite you Skywalkers to come on and share something you've done or something you've just added to your collection. This week is going to be very special. So things we want to share on Monday, July 1st, we will be live from downtown Disney. This is hoping that the Wi-Fi and everything cooperates.
Mm-hmm.
But Rob Dellinger, our John Williams of podcasting and our podcast composer, will be playing with his Alpha Rhythm Kings on the downtown Disney stage. And we're going to live stream his show.
This right now really only applies to the people in the Sky Chat, because when this episode goes out, it'll be 3 days later.
It's true. But you can always look back on our YouTube channel and that stream will be there.
I am so looking forward to this.
Yes.
A remote segment, a remote show of things we want to share.
Yeah, remote segment. I like that. That's awesome.
All right. Now, speaking of awesome, are you interested in our books? Are you interested in learning more about Star Wars history? Well, autographed copies of Today in Star Wars History Part 1 and 2 and Skywalking Through My Fandom are now available at skywalkingthrough.neverland.com/book. And we want to thank those who came out to see us at Carlsbad last week and got some copies.
Carlsbad Library, yes. And all these books will be available at San Diego Comic-Con, which we will be there. And most likely, the Star Wars Day is technically Friday of San Diego Comic-Con. And we have 2 panels that we're doing, most likely on that Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comic-Con doesn't want us giving out the days and times just yet. But you know what? I think the Skywalkers can do the math.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, would you like to support Skywalking Through Neverland like our Skywalking Force, like Jennifer Cole? Well, you can consider supporting us through the Skywalking Force, which is our Patreon. And you guys have access to bonus content in the form of our Zoom discussions on past Disney Plus shows. You'll also get a coupon code to use for our books. And when the holidays come around, we also send out special things in the mail to you. Plus, you get shout outs every month on our show. Now, this bonus content begins at only $5 a month, so you can head to skywalkingforce.com, have a look at the options available, and thank you from the bottom of our hearts so much to those of you who are already part of the Skywalking Force.
And for those of you not going to Comic-Con, you can see us at the Scum and Villainy event that the Virtual Cantina is holding on July
29th.
And then on July 30th, we'll be at the Anaheim location at the Biggs Tavern, also with the Virtual Cantina tour. So Spencer was gracious enough to save us a spot on both of those dates.
Yeah, and we'll also be joining them at Disneyland on one of those days as well. I forget which day, but yeah, it's all there on that awesome event that they're doing, the family vacation.
Now, we also want to thank our sponsors, Small World Vacations, for their support. Thinking of a trip to a Disney park or on a Disney cruise, we can fill out a get a quote form from smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning service is free of charge, so check it out and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Now, get ready, Skywalkers. We are part of the Skywalking Network, where you can also find other great shows like Talking Apes,
The Max Effects Podcast,
the Neverland Clubhouse,
Totally Tell Me Everything,
Star Wars Ologies,
and the YouTube shows Collectopolis and Today in Star Wars History.
Now, I do want to mention that Star Wars Ologies will also be doing at least one panel on the science of something at San Diego Comic-Con as well. So Melissa and James will be there. And I believe they're also hosting a fun event on Saturday as well, like a mixer. So head to Star Wars Ologies on Instagram or on Facebook for those details.
Nice.
All right, you can find us on social media. We're at Skywalking Pod for X and Instagram and Threads. Let me change that right here. Also, we have our Facebook group and YouTube. So just search Skywalking Through Neverland for Facebook and YouTube. You can also email us, share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com.
Now, don't forget to stick around for bloopers and other fun bits that didn't make it into the show. And
always remember
to save a place in your heart for Jennifer Cole.
And
Neverland on Alderaan.
Meredith is on it.
Skynet.
Well, thank you, Skywalkers, for joining us.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop this, right? We're good?
Yes.
All right. So like we said, we are going to be at Downtown Disney for tomorrow's Things We Want to Share.
I am so excited about that.
I hope you guys join us. We'll go live at 6 p.m., maybe a tiny bit before, because I think the band starts playing at 6 or 6:30. Whatever it is, we're also going to share some things that we did, like Minnie's Moonlit Madness as well. So I think the band plays for half an hour, and then we'll be chatting for half an hour as well. Oh, so exciting. All right.
And when does this, you know what? I was doing something.
Yes.
When does it start? When does
Rob?
Rob?
It's either 6 or 6:30. Do you want me to look it up? I can look it up.
Yeah, look it up. 'Cause maybe we can get there a little bit early.
Oh yeah, I'm planning on being there. I'd like to be there at least by 5:30, just so we can.
Yeah, let's say between
find a
5 and
place.
5:30. So, anyone...
Well, to start streaming, I don't know when we're going to start. So hold on. We should start streaming
and then
at
we
6.
did ask Rob if he can do a live version of the
Things
things
we
we want to
share.
share. Theme song.
Oh, 6:30. Okay, so
he starts at 6:30.
He starts at 6:30.
Oh, good.
So we can start going live. And
yeah.
Live stream first.
That's perfect.
And talk.
Yeah.
And then the band will play. And
Okay.
so the last half will be the 6:30 p.m.
Oh,
set.
that's perfect.
Yeah. It's going to be so exciting. Oh, and Meredith is quoting the latest acolyte, or one of the latest acolytes. It's always an honor to witness someone becoming one with the Force.
Mm-hmm.
Way to bring it home, Meredith. Oh, Cool.
Oh,
Look how cute. Oh, I loved it. Okay, I just have to show you guys these ears because they're so cool. This, you got their first Avenger A. Got these awesome, his original shield was like that. And then look at the back. It's like this awesome bronzy, I don't know. It's cool. And then, I guess it says nothing on the side. Usually it says something, but not this time. I love them. Okay.
you and your sports bra.
Yeah. But these are meant to be like worn outside,
Okay.
like without shirts on because they're so cute.
Okay.
That's my whole point.
Okay. Usually you think of a sports bra as something underneath that. That's not so
It's not so pretty.
decorated.
Yes, I know. Not this time.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna say goodbye, Skywalkers. Richard, you're gonna get to editing. I'm gonna make some tea.
Okay. Yeah. And once again, come on down tomorrow or even join us live.
Yeah, if you are in the area, we're gonna be at Downtown Disney from about 5:30 on. So yeah, please join us. All right.
Yep.
Shield shaped. Yes.
Yes, they are shield
Shield shaped.
like Captain America's original shield.
Original shield. Yeah, that's why I like these. These are like these are what they needed for Rogers the Musical. They needed these ears to be sold outside of the theater, but they weren't sold then, so I got them now. Yes, I'll Photoshop me in pictures from last summer.
Okay.
All right.
All right, y'all.
Bye, Skywalkers.
Thanks for joining us.